Close calls on runways are happening more often. There was one just this past weekend in Barcelona, Spain. It was caught on video that looked like it was produced in Hollywood, but Don Daler tells us it was all too real.
A Russian Boeing 767 was on final approach in clear conditions when an Argentinian Airbus A340 crossed the runway. The Russian pilots immediately pulled up, performing a maneuver called a go-around. Runway incursions in the U.S. have increased over the past 3 years. There have been 878 in the last 9 months. The FAA defines runway incursions as when an aircraft, vehicle, person, or object on the ground creates a collision hazard. Retired airline pilot J.P. Tristani taught flight safety.
How does that happen?
Well, first of all, the co-pilot should have noticed that the aircraft was on final. The other one is a misjudgment by the ground controllers, clearing an aircraft to cross an active runway without recognizing that the aircraft landing was far too close.
According to the Airline Pilots Association, runway incursions are on the rise because airports are busier than ever.
It's more difficult in some airports to taxi an airport around the airport than it is to actually fly the route.
Because runway signs can be confusing or not maintained. The deadliest accident in aviation history was a runway incursion. In 1977, 2 Boeing 747s collided on a runway in Spain's Canary Islands. 583 people died.
The FAA says in most cases of runway incursions, there is little risk of an actual collision. Scott, this weekend's incident in Barcelona is now being investigated by the Spanish equivalent of the National Transportation Safety Board.
Don, thanks very much.